Okay. So it's a beautiful day today.
Absolutely fantastic day today.
We're in the beginning of March now.
Yep, indeed, 2nd of March.
And here is the tomato plants. And Justin, if you can, let's talk. What's the next stage? Well, what are we doing now?
All right. So we've had effectively these plants have been in here for 3 weeks, and I have to say the weather a few weeks ago was not very good. Anyway, they've come up, which is great. So the job now is to just take out the plants I don't want. So effectively I'm looking for one plant per pot. There are three plants per variety, so I've got 4 varieties, and that'll give me enough plants only for the season. So all I'm doing is making a decision which plant to keep, which plant to lose. So all you do is you take them out. It's a bit brutal. And I've got to be careful not to damage the stem. The thing with tomato plants is that if you damage the stem, you've got a problem. So you can damage the leaf, but the stem is the thing you've got to try and look after.
Can you actually use the...
Yeah, we can. What we'll do in a minute, we'll actually replant some of these into pots. Okay. So if you've got a family member who wants it, you can repot them.
Okay.
So you just strip them out, and you're left with 1 plant per pot. Voila, done. So
do you how do you know which one to leave and which one not?
That's a good question. That is based on size, really, fundamentally. What I'm looking to see, if you can see that there, has got starting its true leaves coming out. So I'm looking for plants that are more advanced, because ultimately what I'm looking for are plants that are going to be viable and work fast. So what I'm doing now is I'm planting some of the seedlings left over. And one of the things just to say is that it's quite good. Don't get hung up about planting it too deep, because actually the deeper you plant the tomato plants, the more roots goes into the ground, and these little hairs on the side here will eventually turn into roots. So when these plants go into the main beds, I will plant them right up to here. So all that stem will be in the soil.
Okay.
Because they'll then convert into roots.
I just add that normally it's not the case. Most plants, if you plant them too deep, they may rot, but with tomatoes it's slightly different.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is making to use the seedlings that I've got a fit, and that was a crystal. I don't need many, so there's not much on it. I just stick it in the pot, plant it as deep as I can, really. Push it round, don't touch the stem. I water it in, and that'll be it. And those are free. Those are spare, binned, chucked out, gone.
All right. That's a really good tip. I never thought about that before, actually.
So there we are, finished. And now they'll stay for another month until they get up to about 6 or 7 inches, and then they'll come out and be planted on.
Alright, so we have different varieties, and hopefully we'll have plants in just a few more weeks.
Yeah. So I chose different varieties. If you take the analogy of going to the supermarket,
okay,
and you choose what you want, you have to, when you're growing your own, you have to make those decisions a bit earlier. And I also have to make a decision as to what the family wants as well. So the family don't like big tasteless tomatoes, they like small juicy ones, so there's no point growing big ones when they want small ones, so you grow small ones.
Okay, that's actually bring me to another question that I had, because I saw between the varieties that you choose actually, there were many cherries tomatoes or fairly small ones. Are they more productive in here than the large one, or is it just the taste? Or?
I think that's a good point. It's really down to what the family wants.
Okay.
Okay. So there's no point in growing what you think are beautiful red tomatoes, but if they don't taste nice and they aren't what the family want, then you're wasting your time. So what they want small, juicy, quite sharp tomatoes.